Okay, this is a map of the +10 Datacron area. You enter in through here, and this is the bridge area. So once you're all over into the bridge control area on the other side, there's 4 locations that your players need to go to. First one is here off to the left of the panels that run across, and that one's to the right. Those two need to click at the same time to enable this grappling point up here to magnetize, and this one here to magnetize. Once they're done, those 2 users can magnetize up to get ready to click their panels. This is the +10 Datacron. You need to head over to the shadow, which point, head to the bridge area. Where you're heading is a lift in that far right-hand top corner here. There's a 3-bar beam. Get over onto the bridge level. Careful when you walk across this, as you will fall through the holes. To the far corner. Okay, so you'll find a lift with a button that says whoever is going on to the right takes the right-hand cross, and whoever's going to the left walks across the left hand side, and you're aiming once in the museum level. The cross member that you can see in the distance there. You need to travel into the museum. One to the left, and there's one to the right. And in the far right hand corner near that is the magnetic point that you are going to activate when the other 2 high grapples targeting come in. One of you needs to die, and from that point you can just see over in the far corner. That's to enable the far right blaster doors to get into the next section. That is the final destination of the grapple to the doors. From what you need to do is jump across the grappling point, and one of you, once you've decided where you're going in the targeting, you can then, and that will teleport you up to the next section to activate restart point, which is up on the higher level by the spaceship and the medical droid. That's the only way to get there. Inside there is a panel you need to click, which opens up the doors behind the force field on the far side behind you, from where you're standing there, to actually get in to the next section. Okay, once you're in your position and the point that you're at, I chose this one up here. When that becomes active, it will start to glow, and then you can grapple up there with the MGGUP, which allows you to grapple up. Okay, once one of you's in there and you're ready to die, you can then target and die. They then teleported up to the medical start point on the shuttle up there. Once in there, once you've into that shuttle, these 2 users, and there is a panel on the far end. This user down here fires some rockets. Hard to get up. If you've got Sith with the pull capability or Mercs with the lasso, then you may well be able to pull them up from there to here. You can't actually grapple to that section there. To get this one here, if you come down to here, you can grapple the statue to this magnetic point to get into where the +10 is hidden. So these 2, once you've clicked this section here, this magnetizer becomes live. Then you 2 need to make your way to here as quick as possible, because there is a timeout. So once on there, you grapple from that section across to another grappling point that's been magnetized here, and underneath that there is another panel. You then need to click that, which activates the magnetizer up here. If you can get someone with pull capability up onto that ledge by the door, they can basically pull people from here, because there is a timeout. Once you're up here, down the corridor through to get the Datacrons. But once those 2 are up, these 2 are not needed to press again. The next one is this one here, across to the one here, and there is a panel underneath there that needs to be activated quickly, so that activates the grapple point above the doors. And all going well, you should all be able to get your Datacron +10. Okay, once the 2 high panels that have grappled up to have been activated, that high one there in the centre column will become grappable. Okay, once you exit out of here, meet up with the rest of your group and head towards the statue
live.
On the opposite platform on the right hand side, you plug in one crystal. This is where you're going to use the 2 crystals, and then what you need to do is grapple across to that one as quick as possible. And there's a panel underneath there that you then need to click down the corner down to make platform the grapple point above the door active on the boxes, grapple up to there to the main statue through the door, which takes you into the next section. Okay, so we did die a few times doing this, but all you need to do is find your grapple point. Once you're up there, if you're doing this one here on the high point, get up high and activate that panel as soon as you can when your colleague's activating the other grapple 2 point. Okay, so as soon as that's live, it says there's only the 2 grapples you need to activate. So clicking on that, activate your grapple point. Okay, then make your way straight back down to that panel that goes across the opening to the center column. Okay, up to the high grapple point. And then across to the next one. And we had another colleague with this force pull. As soon as I landed there, it pulled me over. So we didn't have to worry about the last grapple. Once you're up there, you can then just walk through the doors, down the corridor to get your +10 all stats Datacrons. It is, if you're doing it, they say do it with 4. It's probably better to do it with more than 4, and with people that have got the pull capability, because once we'd sussed this out, it didn't take us much time at all to do, but like I says, we died a lot doing it. So that's how to get your +10 stats for all on the Datacron. Enjoy!